Hi you guys, welcome back. My name's Liz. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I make videos weekly on FBA related topics, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. So I wanted to talk about some common issues with shipping and figuring out how to create your shipping plan. So today we are going to go through some common questions about shipping and about your shipping plan, and then I'm actually going to walk you through how to set up and do your first shipping order. So it's really easy stuff once you get the hang of it, so we will walk through that today. But make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more videos on a weekly basis, and yeah, let's hop into it. So a common question I see a lot on forums and Facebook groups is newer sellers asking how to find what location they ship their FBA product to. So your supplier might want to know this information offhand. They probably won't need to know it if you are working with a freight forwarder. If you are going to be working with your supplier for shipping, you will need to give this information to them. And the only way to figure out where you are actually shipping your product to, which Amazon warehouse, is to fill out your shipping plan. So what information do you need to get from your supplier to fill out your shipping plan? It's very simple. All you need is your case dimensions. So the package that all of your units are going to go in, you need the case dimensions, and then you need the case weight, the total weight of all of the units that are going to be in that box. And then you need the number of units per case. That is simply all the information you're going to need. And then once you fill it out, you are going to want to give this certain barcode back to your supplier to put onto your case. That's a really important step. And I can assure you, if you let your supplier know that this product is going to Amazon, they are already going to know how to do all of this. So you can just send them back the barcode, tell them which box to put it on, or you can just put it in the file name, whatever it might be. Pretty straightforward stuff. It's just kind of a lot of back and forth right at the end for putting together the shipping plan. So make sure you have all of this information. All right, you guys, let's get right into it. Let's create our first shipping plan, and I will go over every step that you need to know to create it. Okay, so for today's example, I am going to be doing like a mixture of multiple units in different boxes, just to give you an idea of how to actually create up a shipping plan. Ideally, you want all of your boxes to be the same dimension with the same number of units and the same weight. But in this case, we have 100 units in 4 cases, and then we have 150 units in 2 cases. And that will actually call for a split shipping plan. So you'll have to create 2 shipping plans, because not only are the box dimensions different sizes, but you also have different amounts of units in each box. So that calls for 2 shipping plans. So in this tutorial, we will be making 2 shipping plans. If you have a different number of units in every box, you will have to create an unlimited amount of shipping plans. So try to work with your supplier to get all of your units spread out as evenly as possible into the same dimension boxes. It will just make your life a lot easier. Okay, so to create a shipping plan, you want to go to your inventory tab, and then where your SKU is listed, there will be that drop-down box, and then you will click that, and it will say send or replenish inventory. Click that, and that is where it takes you to create a shipping plan. And if you haven't already, you will need to enter in your supplier's address. Otherwise, you can enter in your own address if you are shipping your inventory from your house. I wouldn't recommend ever shipping your inventory from your house. It's unnecessary and costs extra money, but if that's what you decide to do, you will enter in the appropriate address right there. And then next, for all FBA products, we will do case pack products because you are sending multiple of the same product in a box. So that's how we're going to do it. The other one is more so for retail arbitrage, when you're sending a bunch of different products in one big case. So just to go a little bit further into case packed products, so you understand why we have to create multiple shipping plans for the same product. If you are doing case-packed products, all of the units must have the same SKU, number of units, and the same box dimensions to be in one shipping plan. So let's say we have, a few extra in an extra box that's maybe smaller that's being shipped over, you'll have to create a second shipping plan, just like the example that I showed earlier where we have 2 cases of 150 units in bigger boxes. So that is just an example of where you would have to create 2 shipping plans. Just to reiterate what I already said before, it's important to talk to your supplier and let them know that you want all of your units spread out as evenly as possible. Most likely they are going to do this because they are shipping to Amazon all the time. They know the drill, but just mention it so that you guys are on the same page. So now that you've finished up with this page, go to the next page. And next you will see, you just need to enter in how many units are in each case and then how many cases you are entering in. So for this example, we are going to go back to our 700 total unit example, and we are going to enter in 150 units per case, and then we are sending over 2 cases of that. Go ahead and click continue, and now you will see an area where it says who preps. If you are doing FBA, you are obviously prepping and making sure your packaging is all up to code and compliant, so just hit merchant. And next it says who labels, either Amazon or yourself. Hit merchant if you put the FinSKU on your packaging. Most people do. If you didn't, there is a feed where you can have Amazon apply the label to it. Okay, we will continue, and now you will see your shipping location. And this is just the ballpark warehouse location. But on the last page, it will give you the full confirmation address. And that will also be on a barcode for your supplier. So that will give you the full address at the very end. But that gives you an idea of where the product is going to be shipped. Hit continue, and next you will go to shipping services. So if you are shipping from your house or domestically, you will click this for your best carrier to pick. You can pick a carrier that has a relationship with Amazon to give you a discounted shipping rate. But since we are shipping directly from the supplier, that is not going to matter to us because we are already paying our shipping through the supplier. Next, you will want to hit multiple boxes because for this example, we have 2 boxes with units in them. If you're only shipping 1 box, you can hit that it's all sent in 1 box. But for this example, we have multiple boxes that we're shipping. Okay, and this is kind of the last confirmation page just to make sure you have everything right. So 150 units per case, and then we are shipping 2 cases. Next, you want to put in the box weight in pounds. Like I've said before, the maximum you can ship in weight is 50 pounds for multiple products. If it's oversized, obviously that does not apply. And then also the maximum size that the case can be is 25 inches on any side. So you want to enter in that information right here into this table. And if you don't have this information, which you most likely won't, just ask your supplier for all of this information. They will have all of it ready to give to you. They usually lay it out in a nice little table, so it's very organized when you are creating your shipping plan. Okay, and this is the last and final step that's really important, you guys. Next, you want to hit plain paper and then print box labels. These are the case labels that are going to go on the outside of your case. They need to, for Amazon to check them in to acknowledge that, oh, this is the product that's coming in, and then they will start checking in how many units are supposed to be in the shipment. So it's your shipment label. So you will send this label over to your supplier to put on the appropriate box. And make sure when you are downloading these labels, you are renaming them correctly so your supplier knows which box to actually put them on. But it's pretty simple. Your supplier should know how to do it, no problem. And then you will just hit next and finalize your shipping plan. The next thing that you will see is your full address where you will be shipping the product to. You will give your supplier that full address, plus it will be on the barcode that was in the last page. And then it will also have your Amazon reference ID, which you should jot down as well and give to your supplier. Okay, congrats you guys, you've figured out your first shipping plan. Now we just need to repeat all of these steps, go through manage inventory, send inventory, just go through all the steps for your second shipping plan where we are sending those 4 cases of 100 units each. Just fill out the same steps as before. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, to get your location of your Amazon warehouse that you're going to be shipping to, you need to fill out a shipping plan. So have this finished before, and then it will give you an exact address that you will be shipping this to or having your supplier ship it to. The other information that you're going to need from your supplier is you are going to need the case dimensions, you're going to need the case weight, and the number of units that are in the case. So make sure you get that from your supplier before you start filling out the shipping plan, because you obviously need that information to finish your shipping plan. But I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please thumbs it up so I know this is helpful for you guys. Check out ebizwithliz.com for more videos and just tutorials and extra free tools that you can use for your FBA business. So I hope this helped you out. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye guys.